Hey everyone, this is Robert Cox over at Bloomington Acura Subaru. Today I'm going to do a video going over all the buttons in this 2025 RDX with technology package. This will be kind of a full delivery video. So for those of you who may have just purchased one or just took one for a test drive, this should go over everything in the car that you may have questions on. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, so this color here is called Performance Red Pearl, with the new, for 2025, gray stone interior. Used to only come in parchment. Now, I'm going to start the delivery walkthrough video as the same way I do when you come in and look at a car with me. So we're going to start in the back of the vehicle. Now, to open your trunk, kind of hard to see, you do have a little button right over here, so we're just going to give that a click. So, starting on the bottom, you do have your underfloor storage cubby number 1 and cubby number 2. Underneath the right one here will be your tools for your spare tire, gas funnel, jack, everything will be in there. Now on the left and right side you do have these little handles, so you can pull these to drop down the seats, so one on the left and one on the right. Obviously if I move that seat forward, then that one will go down. Now in the back you have your button to close the trunk. What you are able to do is you are able to pull it at any height. It says hold to set height. So if I push and hold, that double beep you just heard, that means the tailgate is now set at this height, so it will not go higher than you see there. In the back of the tech package, nothing too crazy. Obviously, here's the gray stone for those of you who haven't seen it. Really nice color. Now, the big thing back here is you will have your 2 air vents, and then you will have your USB-C for charging right there. Of course, you have your cup holders, which we can toss up if we need to. And then you do have the little guys right here, so you can use that to put down and put up your rear seats. Now, for those of you who have a child in the back, you do have your child safety locks. It'll be right here on the side of both doors. So down means it's in child safety lock, as you can see, and up means it's in regular where we can open and close the door. Now, since we're on the driver's side, you do have your gas cap. When the doors are unlocked, you can just push right in. It is going to be capless. And then as long as it's 87 or higher, you are good to go. To lock the doors, they do have these little grooves, kind of hard to see. Let me turn off the camera, that might help. Little grooves right here, you can just tap it. That will lock your door. So now, this will not open. To unlock, just put your hand right in. Now, working our way into the car, on the door panel, obviously lock, handle, you have your set 1 and 2. So once you get your seat in your position, you're going to click set, and then 1, or set and 2. This will also link your mirrors. You have your 4 windows, your window lock, lock unlock, mirror adjuster, and your mirror switch to choose from left and right. You have your trunk release, so you're going to push and hold on that guy there to open and close your trunk. On the left side, you have your parking sensors. You have your safety features, your vehicle stability control, brake hold, which will hold the brake. So if you're at a drive-through, for example, you can have that on and take your foot off the brake. The car will not roll forward. And then you have your parking brake on the bottom. Now, so for opening the hood, like I mentioned, you're just going to pull back on this guy here. Now, down below, it's kind of hard to see, but you do have a little latch. And the way this latch works is you just push it to the right. So from the passenger side of the car towards the driver's side, there is your engine bay. Now the main thing you'll need to know, windshield washer fluid right up front. You have your dipstick and oil cap. And of course you have battery right over there. Everything else you can talk to service and see your advisor for. And then to close the hood, just grab it, and you're good to go. So let's go back inside. Seat adjusters, So you can raise and lower the front and the rear of the seat, slide forward and back, tilt, and then you have your 4-way for your lumbar right there. To adjust your steering wheel, just pull down on this lever, and then we can now move the steering wheel wherever you need and just lift it back into place. One more thing on the door panel. This is where your blind spot detection light is going to be. So that's this little square here will turn yellow when someone's in your blind spot instead of being in the reflective part of the mirror. So I'm going to turn this car into accessory mode. To do that, I'm just going to click the start button twice. Now we're in accessory mode. If I put my foot on the brake, then I can click it and turn on the car to actually drive it. Now, starting on the steering wheel, on the left side, you have your radio on off, your volume up and down, voice command. For the voice command, if you click it, it will go through the built-in Acura voice command system. If you push and hold, it will go through your phone. So it will go through either Apple CarPlay. Sorry about that. It'll either go through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto when you push and hold on your voice command. If I click the apps button here, so let me clear out this message. Yes. So if I click the apps button, it opens up a menu. We can scroll up and down. So we can get to, for example, FM radio, and we can play the radio stations. If you want to go back, you push the back button here. So all I was doing was just scrolling up and down on this left dial, and then I was pushing in on it to actually make the selection. Alrighty. So that's the left side of the wheel. On the right side, sorry, it's kind of tilted. So you have your cruise control on and off. When you click this on and off, you will see the light appear on the top of the screen. So cruise is on, cruise is off. Now, this is also where you will see your adjustment for your following distance, and lane assist will also be on there as well. So the following distance will be this bottom middle button here, and this will be your lane assist for your on-off. Alrighty. The scrolling dial you can use to change your center display in front of you. So you'll have things like speed, directions, tire pressures, maintenance, all the good stuff there, etc. And then your cancel for your cruise. Now on the right side behind the wheel, you have your plus button to shift up, and on the left side you have your minus to downshift. Kind of tricky camera angle to get, so I apologize for this. So headlights are set to auto. You can turn them off, otherwise you can have your daytime, then your full lights pull forward or push forward for your high beams. If you have it in auto and in high beams, it will be auto high beams, otherwise you can just pull it back. Alrighty. On the right side, you have your windshield wipers. So if you click it up, it will do it one time, and then you have your intermediate where you can change the speed yourself, and then your low and high. And then on the end cap, if we rotate this forward or back, this will do your back window. The very top and very bottom ones here will be to rinse your rear window, which will also clean your backup camera. And if you pull the whole stem towards you, it will clean your windshield. Now, for the behind, we have this minus plus right here. This is going to be your dimming for all your interior lights, so at nighttime, essentially. Going to the roof, so we'll work center now. You've got sunglasses, just click it in. You have your sunroof, so your actual glass and then the shade. You just push it backwards to open, so it does have one touch. You can also stop it wherever you like, but we'll leave it open for now. Just the first panel of glass will open, the back panel is fixed, that will not open. Alrighty. So you've got, like I said, shade, push to tilt for the glass, and then you have your emergency assist button here, and then your Acura link for your roadside assistance over there. On the right side, if it's set to door, that means your lights will turn on when you open the doors. Otherwise, we can click on, and they will all turn on, off, and they will all turn off, and door we can turn on and off as well. Now underneath your mirror, sorry, there's lights in the background, you have your 1, 2, and 3 for your garage doors, and then your on-off for your auto-dimming mirror. The garage door, you'll see when I click this, I'll get a red light. If you have a garage door clicker, you can push and hold it at this time until that light turns green. Check your owner's manual, as everyone is a little different. Now, going on the screen for 25, the big change is we now can do full screen Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Other than that, the touchpad works in the same format as it has since 2019. I'm not going to go over that fully, as I do have videos, but like I said, same touchpad as before. I'll link the video probably in the comment section for you guys. Alrighty. Heating and cooling controls and radio. So radio on off you can click, otherwise you can twist it for your volume. You have your tuning and scrolling for your scrolling for stations, so 91.1, 93.7, 94.5, so on and so forth. Hazards, and then up, down, red and blue for driver and passenger temperature, your on off, your mode, so where the air is blowing, AC if you want it off or on, fan speeds, recirculate, front defroster, rear and mirror defrosters right there. And then you do have 3 modes for your heated seats. You can click auto and leave it there, and they will turn on automatically, which is very nice. Down below you have your dynamic mode. We can twist this left or right, and that will change from sport, normal, comfort, and snow. Now, whenever you make these changes, it will also say down in the bottom by your gas gauge. So snow, comfort, normal, and sport. Already, you have your engine idle stop on off button right there, and then your gear selector. So standard Acura and for some Hondas gear selector, you just click P for park, and for neutral, D for drive. Reverse, you click backwards. So this, you get the hang of it really quick. If you can feel the divot for reverse, drive is the circle and park's right in front. So that is very easy. Now coming over here, you have your new wireless charger. Works very well, especially for people who have iPhones. You shouldn't have any issues. Now the green light means it's on. If I push and hold the power button, we can shut off the wireless charger. We'll turn that back on though. If you put your phone on here and the second light turns yellow, that means it is charging. So yellow means charging. A lot of people get confused on that. And then let's straighten this out a little bit. Push in on there. You have your center console with a little USB port and a little pass-through for cables, so you're not going to have to worry about smashing any cables if you do keep any cables down there. And then we'll go down below. Turn my flashlight on for y'all. Hopefully we can do that. So you have your power outlet for your 12 volt, and then you also have one for the USB-C over there. Otherwise it's just a nice big open cubby area here where you can leave phones, a little purse if you have one, etc. Now over here will be your button for the, let me zoom in a little bit, glove box. So you do have a lock below, and then the button is above it. If I click that, you've got glove box with the little storage table for your owner's manual, then a little space below and a nice light in there. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about the vehicle, please leave me a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much.